was mad. But looking back, it was petty. It was petty. But I wasn't used to it. I was the only girl. I had my space. I had things. I had a certain order. So I continued that order into our home. And when I didn't see him abide by after certain one, or I'm going, I kept going behind him. I was like, and then one day it was something that I realized I was looking for. And it wasn't there because why? He didn't put it back. Something simple.
What was it? My socks or something?
It was a CD.
Oh.
Because I was big on my music, especially in my car because I was a commuter. And people get mad early in marriage about you didn't put a trash bag in. Boom. So an old church mother taught me this. She said, she hit me up at a women's conference. She looked at me and started ministering to me. She said, don't get mad. I didn't tell this woman nothing. She said, don't get mad over the trash bag. She said, create a system. If he takes it out, you replace the bag. Stop waiting for him to do it. If you see he's not trained to do it, you either choose to train him and go through all that, or have the agreement in your head. They either tell him, baby, instead of you not doing it, won't you ask me to do it for you? Mm-hmm. And he did.
So what would you say were the best years?
The best years?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The best years.
Oh, man. I mean, you got ebbs and flows. You got pockets.
What was the ebb? What was the pocket?
No, you answer that.
Well, because what I think, I think that our California experience was a good year.
Oh, heck no.
Well, for me,
I would say, because it was your dream, not mine.
Yeah.
I would say it was good the first 2 years. Mm-hmm. But after that, it went downhill.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm talking about marriage, not so much.
But it was affecting our marriage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you say so.
I mean, but that's my perspective. But that's in your eyes.
I mean,
I would say our best years, man, I would say started when we moved back here
to
it's
Georgia.
Like, yeah, this second move. I know you're like, well, why did it take so long? I mean, it was good, but you said the word best. Mm-hmm. I mean, we worked out kinks. We really had a system. Mm-hmm. The car is parked. I think this is definitely that.
Okay.
I would say another time was early in our marriage. Even when we had our first baby, it was so precious during those times. Mm-hmm. Us discovering parenthood together, it was precious. Mm-hmm. Now, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like we was at each other's throat all these years. It's just like I'm looking at flow and consistency and discovery, and that's for me. But when did you say it was? So you think it was around?
I mean,
14 to 18.
Yeah, I could say that the first 2 years. I mean, I'm looking at I mean, the whole
our
experience.
honeymoon period lasted a long time.
Yeah, I'm talking about when we drove out to California, that whole experience, and you know, when we got out there, it was fresh. It was something new. We went to the beach. We went out to eat breakfast on the beach and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it was a new time of discovery.
Yeah, that was the best time as well. I'll say the first 2 years.
Yeah. So I want to, and not just making this about you, but I think it's valid. So when you talk about marriage, I think that you had an aha moment in the marriage, and that was when you said that when you realized that your mom was no longer your best friend.
Oh, yeah. And not by anything that she did. I mean, she's still my girl. But it was when I realized you were my best friend. Like, this dude really got my back. I mean, this is my dude. What year was that?
I don't know. I think, but it had to take us. It had to take us moving to Indianapolis for you to realize that. I think that's when it was.
Oh yeah, yep. I had to get out the nest. I had to get out the nest.
I was ready. What did it say? A woman cleave and cleave.
No, that was. It says the man.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, man cleaved his wife. I mean, but and the two shall be one. Yeah. And I think that for us, it was that part that hey, I was ready to cleave. Well, let me go back. So, I think I was raised in a home where the family was not. I'm not saying that yours wasn't. But I was just where we loved on each other. We did stuff together, and like a lot of that.
Y'all cuddled, y'all hugged.
Yeah. And not saying that y'all because I don't. You can explain that later, but it was to the point where I wanted that relation. I saw my parents and the way they treated each, and so I wanted. So like I'm real and some clingy and touchy and just wanted to just all full steam ahead.
Right.
So that was my thing, but
I wasn't. But he has helped me.
But
I wasn't.
When we first started dating, you were like
I like holding hands.
You liked the attention.
Of course I did. I told you I did.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You had major brownie points in that. You knew how to lay it on thick. And you are consistent. You are consistent. Now, when I feel that maybe he's pulling back or I'm not getting enough, and yes, here at year 24, I will show it. I will let him know, sir. So, but when I say...
If y'all got some questions for us, put it in the chat.
He's funny. But yeah, I wasn't touchy-feely. And how I really knew it, because my mother asked me right before we got married. It was like a week before the wedding. She said, how you going to take, he's touchy-feely. She said, how you going to take that? Because she said, you're not like that.
You didn't state, well, I ain't going to say that.
And I said, I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's all I said. I said, we'll figure it out. That's my husband. And it took some time. Because I'll be like, dude, space. Space. Now it's, I'm hot. But yeah, if he doesn't cuddle with me, I let him know, brother, you slipping. Oh no. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Hey, are you coming against what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying that I try to cuddle and you push me away.
Because I may be having a hot flash.
No.
That is true. It'd be a hot flash.
No.
But when it's over, I'll be like, okay, you can come over now.
No.
Yes, I do. I know I do. You coming for me. Really, Chris?
No.
How dare you?
I want to cuddle and you just say, no, not right now. Stop that.
Chris, I could either be trying to get comfortable.
I be trying to touchy-feely. And she's just so mean.
I'm not.
Stop, leave me alone.
I am not. Don't do that.
I ain't doing Carlette. We just being transparent.
No, that's not That is not right. And you putting me out here like that.
No.
Okay.
I mean, because it
Happy
goes.
anniversary.
It goes. I do the same thing sometimes.
Remember, this camera goes off. This camera goes off, and you got to live with me. You still got 3 hours, 2.5 hours left for your anniversary.
It's my anniversary.
It's your anniversary.
Hey, the Bible say. I mean, the song say, "Break up to me." No, just
you know what? But I like that. I like our flow together. I like how we work together. as long as we stay in our lanes. Now, when he come over into my lane, then I'd be like, you know what? Okay.
When I come over in your side of the bed.
He come in no, I'm talking about lanes. I'm talking us working together.
I thought you
Get
said
out the bed. You just stay in the bed, brother. But yeah. Long as we stay in our lanes. When we go into each other's lane, that's when it's like I didn't. If you just do what I asked you to do, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then it has to be where there's a mess up. Okay, now you ready to listen? Okay, well I was just no. Do I mess with your computers? No. Stay out my kitchen? No. So anyway, I mean, you have to find what works. I'm gonna give you an example. I went out to dinner with a group of young ladies from church. We was all married, and we got on the subject of cooking. And they was like, oh, we know how you do, and da-da-da-da. And so they was like, what's a typical night? And I was telling them, and they was listening. So one of them said, if I ever did that at my house, my family would look at me and ask me, was I okay? And at first I was like, I just said, it was like a protein, a starch, a vegetable, and whatever. But that sounded like a big deal to them. That's nothing for me. And so she was like, my family is used to sandwiches. And I was like, for dinner? She was like, yes. And we be feasting. Mm-hmm. And I said, you know what? If that's what works in your house, don't you try to beat yourself to run yours like mine. Or undo your family if you think that's what they want. Treat them every now and then. But if that's what and they like it and they appreciate it and they look forward to your sandwich selection, you got this thing down pat. You might, we can't just think it could be paninis, it could be wraps. Sandwiches come a long way. And so, but my point is, what works for yours, let that and to the men, don't you dare compare your wife to another person, to her. Your food will stay burnt. Your bed will be cold. That is the ultimate insult. It's to say, well, why can't you do like... That's when you get called a name. Mm-hmm. Seriously. Don't sit up and compare. She's working in her strength. Now, if you want her to try something or explore into something different, and I speak so much about cooking because that's my love language. If you want her to try some new Asian dish, because she always cooking Italian or soul food, then you be like, baby, can we have some? Can you try this Asian inspired? It's all how you present it. It's all how you ask for the change. Instead of saying, well, Miss Shirley, she do this on Thursdays, and her husband and I went over there about it, and then if you tell them where baby, listen, I have seen that break up marriages that they had to go to counseling over that. I am serious. Appreciate the gifts and the talent that your spouse brings. Same way for the man. Yeah, jump in. I don't want to just control it. In the same,
I'm trying to get in the word, but
honey, he, Mr. Peter, he do this, and he'd be like, but did you appreciate what I do? Do you? Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
No, that's good.
It goes both ways.
Yeah, that's good. It was a question that I had that I wanted to.
But I wanted you to expound more on that. That comparison.
Well, I wanted to.
Comparison is the enemy to originality and authenticity.
That'll put you on the couch. I'm even scared. Couch. I'm even scared to even tell her that the seasoning wasn't good. So I'm scared to say, you should have added a little bit more salt to this or something, so she might get offended because of that. But
it's all about how you say it.
Oh, so you got to be real humble and.
But it goes both ways.
So what would you say to the female or male? No, since it's you, what would you say to the female that is not married yet and they desire a husband and it just seemed like stuff ain't working out?
Number one, work on your wholeness process. Because whatever is not whole is gonna show in the marriage. Ask me how I know. And so it's like work on being whole. Because I promise you, you busy, you will be found. You will be found. I remember this teaching a long time ago. Prophetess Juanita Bynum, and she said, you need to be so busy in God that he has to be busy in God to find you. You can literally be in the same building and not be found because of the distraction, no attraction. But when your focus turns on something pure and to the things of God, he's working out something in you. I'm telling you. I'm telling. Oh, Christian is calling.
All right, answer it. Put him on speakerphone.
Well, the first one. Hey, you was calling to say what again?
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary. You know we live on the show.
Live on the Christian Carlette live show.
And they can hear you talking.
Hey, y'all.
What up, son?
You know, of our 24 years, you've been with us 21.
Yep, 21.
Yeah.
Through all the fussing.
You know what? Okay, you was doing good. You was doing
so
good.
Christian, what are some of the best moments that you've seen me and your mom have?
It's so many. I can't think of one that catches my memory.
Joy said, "Hey, Christian."
Hey, Auntie.
What would go ahead.
What'd you say?
No, I was going to say, well, what was some of your best years that we were good to you as parents?
Oh God.
Well, y'all good to me 21 out of 21 years I've been. But I would say definitely when we was in California. I was dealing with my hip.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And how mom took care of me after the surgeries and stuff.
Yeah. I was your
While
nurse.
pregnant.
Brother, you had a
pregnant.
nurse. Yes, while pregnant. Yep. Hey, that's what I was supposed to do. You're my baby. Nobody can take care of you better than me. Until you get a wife. Then I have to really let go. If she need me to help, I will. But I keep my hands off and let her figure it out herself. Be her own true authentic.
No, you probably get involved.
I don't want to have a bad relationship with my daughter-in-law. I do not. Because I didn't have one with my mother-in-law.
Ooh, is she a knucklehead, boy? Yeah.
Listen, I tell them don't bring no chicken heads home. I tell them that.
Don't bring no chicken heads home.
So listen, we'll call you when we get off. Okay, love you.
Are you gonna be asleep?
I'll touch y'all later.
You think you'll be asleep?
Possibly, because you got to wake up early.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, if we don't catch you, call us tomorrow.
All right, I'll touch y'all later.
All right,
Okay,
love
bye.
you.
Love you too.
All right.
So my son, that's my big son,
So-
CJE.
So he said California and taking care of him when he had his first, his hip
that's
surgery.
valid. Yeah.
And that was 2 surgeries. He had 2
Yeah,
surgeries
2
in
surgeries.
California. Yeah.
Ned, the first doctor, he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died, and then
And he was young.
yeah,
He was young.
and then the second doctor, I don't know. I mean,
Dr. Upasani.
Upasani.
Cool doctor.
Cool
Dr.
Indian.
Upasani.
Yeah.
I said it wrong. I said Upasani, and then I heard someone. I said, "Oh, it's Upasani." Okay.
Yeah. So Joy, I know you still. Do you have any questions for
There's
us?
other people on here.
Oh,
So,
anybody
I
have
want to
any
wrap
questions?
this up. It's our anniversary. I didn't want to be here all night.
Anniversary. It's our anniversary.
But listen, you see the word of sin behind us? Our launch, June 1st. is happening, guys, in exactly 13 days.
Joy, you gonna be there? Did Joy say she was gonna be there?
Yeah, her and Tony.
And Tony. All right.
The Williams sisters.
Yeah, she's
Williams and Jenkins. Williams and Jenkins. Yes.
So it's our anniversary. I gotta get on that Johnny Gill voice.
Let Johnny keep his own voice. I like yours.
Oh, okay. You like me talking like this to you?
No, I like your voice.
You my baby.
Oh no.
You look
Save
good.
it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't put on no that red lipstick, that shiny.
You know
red
what,
lipstick.
Chris? Stay focused. Because I need you to stay focused.
I am focused on you, baby.
Okay, so one of the things, you got to have open, honest communication,
Yes,
but
you
not be offensive. Watch what you say and how you say it. Now I do understand, Matt, that it happens. Heated fellowship argument. I ain't gonna sit up and say we ain't done it, we ain't did it. But I'm learning, I'm learning and have learned that I don't want a breakdown in communication with us. So it's like I want to choose my words lightly. I mean, correctly and with wisdom, because I don't want them to shut down. Now, shutting down is not good, but I understand it when you want to refrain from saying something. But if you're doing it to as a way of control, that's wrong.
I wanted to dive into. So I asked you, what about a woman who's looking for? I mean, who's expecting a husband? But I want to go talk more about a man who's willing. Who's in search of a wife. I want to say, first of all, don't be so desperate for a wife. Don't lower your standards for a wife. Make sure that of course, make sure she's a godly wife, but don't lower, that's the main thing. Don't lower your standards just so you can get married, because once you do that, it's going to end in, God forbid, divorce or whatever. And I'm not speaking that, but you have a lot of mountains to climb. Yeah.
Not that you can't climb them, but some are unnecessary.
Yeah. So, that's the main thing. Just don't go for the shape and the body and the physical attributes. I mean, of course, that's important, but just be careful when you're searching for a wife, because the Bible says that when a man findeth a wife, he findeth a good thing and finds favor. Now, if she's a knucklehead, you ain't gonna find you're not gonna find no favor.
But if it's knucklehead you want, but you want improvement, that takes prayer that takes prayer. It takes her waking up and realizing her value. Hey y'all, who is that?
Raynell.
Nelly.
But yeah, so I want to just be careful on and be very selective in who you're in search for. Pray about it, because the person that you think you may want may not be the person that God wants you to have. So first pray over that thing, and just see God.
Ask yourself, am I okay with his background? Am I okay with her background? Is her the past, and I'm gonna leave it there, because you don't throw it in their face. They're a changed person. You don't throw it in their face.
Also, I want to touch too on you mentioned about the wife talking to I forget, it was something, but I wanted to I think you said don't throw the husband's past, and did we?
I just said that.
Yeah. I think that's speaking on that from a man's perspective. A woman should not demean a man. If it's something that he's lacking, you have to pray about it, because there's nothing more irritating than a woman. I mean, that when a woman demeans a man and makes him feel less than what he is. Does that make sense? So, You know, and that could bring about, you know, no matter how bad the arguments get or whatever, you know, I would say for a wife, and that goes both ways, you know, never demean your spouse, never demean your girlfriend, never demean your fiance or what have you, you know, because that will get under each other's skin, and and that'll be a bad situation. So what else? Did you have anything else? Renelle, did you have any questions?
Try to keep it fun as much as possible. Pillow talk is amazing.
Yes.
Even if you put them to sleep, pillow talk is amazing and it's necessary. Now, I'm not talking witchcraft. I'm talking go over the day or what stood out to you, or how you appreciate them, how they hung in there with you, or I had a good time. Literally I don't care how bad it is, find something good or funny in it. Seriously. That little moment, that reflection can change how in your mind, can change how your whole day was. Mm-hmm. That you found something precious in a full day that didn't go well. I don't care. It'd be like, well, at least we got a meal out of it. And then you just bust out laughing. I mean, just it's something something. Try to find it. Even if it hurts, just be like, well, I gained knowledge. Yeah. You know, something.
Yes. Thank you, Renelle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Renelle. That's my favorite cousin. Renelle, she from GI. That's my favorite.
He's a mess.
Cousin.
He's a mess.
Yeah. What other nuggets is out there that we can give that are out there? Let's see some of the.
If you have a husband that don't like you showing your goods, don't show them in public. If he wants it, if he's a dude, okay, and it has nothing to do with, he ain't sure of himself. No. If he is not into cleavage in public, if he is not into a lot of stuff showing,
show it,
don't
girl.
Do it.
So that's mine. That's my trophy.
But if you know, you gotta respect each other's wishes. And the same to the man. If she don't want to see you in skinny jeans and skinny pants, don't wear it.
So okay.
Because she's like, well, they gawking at. I don't want nobody looking at.
So I remember a time where we went out of town, and you had this nice little dress on.
Okay.
And
that's all you gonna say is nice little dress.
No, we gotta be transparent, Carlette. And I like that. I like to see.
Because I wore that dress for you.
But what about when? So
I just said I wore for you.
When do you wear a girdle versus what
Chris.
I'm just saying. I'm not so much you, but I'm just saying in general, like, this is a teaching moment for the saints.
Oh.
Like,
I mean,
when do you wear girdle?
I don't like questions like that. It's based on your conviction.
Oh, okay.
That's because some don't have a conviction and boom.
Like
I mean, I feel people need to be taught, but you can teach people all day long and they still make the decision what they're gonna do.
So if you have the type of bottom
physique
that jiggles, so you don't need to tighten it up.
Skinny people jiggle, honey.
Well, I'm just saying that you don't need to tighten it up.
I think you do.
But
what if they don't?
But what if your husband likes it?
What if he likes it? Do it. You have to have an agreement of what you're comfortable with. There has to be a comfort level.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk. It has
to be. Chris Edwards. You are cutting up today for no reason.
It's our anniversary. You look good over there, girl. It's our anniversary. Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah.
Hear me good. He cuts up all the time, whether this camera is off or on.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I mean, like I put on on Facebook. Yes, he still chases me. He does. Literally and figuratively. Yes, he does.
That's honesty what I look for in the most when I get married. What up, William?
Billy. Thank you, Billy.
Billy, let's throw this comment from
Joy up there.
Yeah.
And we about to wrap this up. It's my anniversary.
We gotta wrap it up. Hurry up. All right, there we go.
Oh, Joy, it's so beautiful. It's pillow talk. I mean, it's also it's a time to pray for each other. Be like, listen, and I tell them, listen, you got to pray for me because something happened, or I was thinking certain kind of way. I didn't know how to feel. You know, I felt different. I didn't know where this came from. This was different for me. Your spouse should be a safe space. They should be a safe space before they're your spouse.
Before you get married.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, so if they're a safe space before you get married, what if you share something before you get married and then you all no longer get married and then that stuff is out there and then it causes a whole bunch of mess?
They want a safe space. You got to use wisdom. What you share.
Okay.
I'm not saying whole, but some stuff you might not be comfortable with, but at the same time, then it's like, if they find out outside of you, how do you feel? Because, I mean, it happened with us. And we still together.
We still together.
We made it through it. It did. And that was early in the marriage.
So
The
what?
devil got a whole black eye, too, how that went down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time when we got married, when we went on our honeymoon. We went to Vegas and we were walking through the casino, and this was even before, like, shoot, the ink was still wet on the marriage certificate.
We were in Caesar's Palace.
What did she say? Safe place. Yes. And boy, this person bumped into me, and Carlette almost.
First of all, she was going in opposing traffic in the wrong, and we were all going this way, but here she comes, and she bumped him so hard, and then looked back to him like he was the problem, and I saw that, and that just something rose up in me that I've never felt before, and I turned around, and he had to snatch me back, seriously,
because I was her man,
and that was when I knew I was married.
Yes. That's when I knew
Seriously,
I had a wife.
Like,
I knew I had a wife.
I was like,
day one when
I'm married.
I knew I had a wife day one when I first laid eyes on you.
And I agree with him.
That's my baby.
All I could say is I knew something was different about him. And my friend at the time, she was like, what?
Speaking of which.
What?
Do you remember this book? I think this is a book.
What?
This is the book. I think this is the book. I took some stuff out of it. I think this is the book this is the binder, I should say, of when we went to Lincoln Park.
Oh, our first date. Oh, you still have that?
I still have it, our first date. And I had some of my sermons that I would later on speak. This one says, the goodness of the Lord.
I remember that.
Yes, Exodus 33:19. Then Moses said.
Okay, no.
Oh.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
That was good for that night. And then the day you preached it, we good.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, you never know. You might have to tune it up.
In our lives today, we tend to see goodness for a natural eye.
Okay. So that was
from our natural eye, meaning that we look at certain things, people, places, material possessions, and think that we have made it. We think that everything we see with our natural eye is good, the tangible things. But we must first look at ourselves with one of the most important ability that God has gifted every believer with. The ability
Chris,
to look at things with our spiritual eye. Amen. That's all I was going to say.
Yay.
Jay Clark, what's going on, buddy? Jay Clark.
What just happened?
I'm gonna see you on June 1st, right, Jay Clark?
What just happened?
Jay Clark.
Okay. Brother Justice said, don't hurt him. Listen. Just listen.
That was my first. This is the book that I had my first messages in that I shared with Carlette on our first date night.
Can you imagine sitting in a park and discussing first sermons and getting ready for the first sermon? And I did it. He wanted me to critique him. I'm like, okay.
Because I knew she was saved. She was holy.
It was good. It was really good.
She was holy. She was saved. You know.
Who is that?
I knew that she was. Toyka, what's happening? Toyka, thank you, Toyka Cunningham. Yes. She just recently got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, she just recently got married. Congratulations, Toyka.
Wait, I think I know her.
You do. She's from Gary.
Is she a Delta?
No, she's AK.
AKA.
Yes. Who is this?
I'm not a Delta, Toyka. I was just asking. You look like this young lady I know. Hey, yeah, girl.
Go ahead and preach, Chris. We
gotta have our
Billy
our
wanted
cup
me
of
to
coffee.
go ahead and preach. He wanted to hear that word.
What'd he say?
He said, go ahead and preach.
Oh, see, listen.
That's Angela.
Okay, so what she's talking about, Chris and Carlette Live, this show here, we having a camp meet. This is our second one. Our first one was Labor Day of last year, and now our second one is Memorial Day of this year. And guys, we have corporate partnership with Camping World. Yes. Listen, this thing, we had to cut off the reservations. The first year sold out. This one sold out, and they had to open up more space. And it's like, okay, we had to cut it off. So we know for our next one, we're going to give a deadline.
Oh, Dr. Breland is on the phone.
Oh, the Brelands. I cannot wait to see y'all.
Yes, this weekend. So
we met them last year. They came to our first RV meet last year, the Brelands.
Yes. I was talking to the owner of the site. He said this is the first time I think that it's been sold out like this.
Oh, it was almost overbooked.
Yeah. We had to just cut it.
We said, okay, stop.
Toyka, if you still on, wanted you to share maybe if you have any questions, or if
I can do 6:00.
Okay. Wanted to see what's the question? I don't know. I'll ask it later. But I just wanted what is it like when you get married? And that's all right. I won't ask that question.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what's happening, but I'm not gonna tell you on camera. I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Okay.
Because I'm getting something from this, and I'm seeing where it's something we need to do. But again, we're actually about to close out. It's 9:53.
Yes, it's my anniversary.
I can't wait to see y'all this weekend.
Can't wait to see you tonight, girl. Can't wait to see you tonight.
Oh, wait, that means I can't pack this dress because y'all done seen me in it.
I can't wait to see you tonight.
Hey, Miss Breland, Angie, y'all might see this dress
Renelle wanted me to keep on preaching. She wanted me to, that's my favorite cousin. She encourages me.
I know Toyka from somewhere.
You know Toyka.
I do?
Yes.
I'm trying to remember how. Did she go to St. Timothy?
I will tell you. Nope.
Okay.
I will tell you after the show.
I got a feeling I know her.
You know her.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. He'll tell me in about 5-10 minutes.
Yes.
But listen.
Right. But wait, she wanted me to finish preaching.
Oh, Chris, no, we gotta go. It's my anniversary.
Oh,
this is my anniversary. Okay, we going back to what I said about the attention.
I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go take care of some business.
You gotta eat the rest of your Chinese food.
That too.
All right, but listen, we love y'all. To the campers, the Chris and Carlette Live crew, we will see y'all this weekend at Worthen RV Park in Worthen, Georgia. It is on. It's some prizes, some stuff I'm not going to tell y'all, ladies. Y'all on here, I'm definitely not saying it. But, I'm excited myself. I am. Even after some more information today, I'm excited. So we will see y'all this weekend. I look forward to it. Tell Mr. Breland, don't worry, we will not do the morning walk. They showed us last year.
But wait, That was one of
No, it's not on there.
Oh, what? I had something going on in the morning.
Well,
That's one of them tickets.
And, Major Breland, I believe he's a major or captain. We's the only two out there walking.
He might get a ticket. He might get an extra.
I said we
ticket.
learned folks ain't walking.
We got tickets. We giving away tickets. You all for
Yeah, what? Don't. Nah.
No, I just said.
Nah.
No, you get a ticket for every event. Yeah.
All right, we love you. We appreciate you. Like I tell you every week.
Say something.
Like I tell you every week, this is the time to pray. It's always to seek the face of God. Call upon the Lord while he may be found and while he is near. He wants to hear your voice. And if you don't know him, let us know. We would love to invite you to know Jesus. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week with another special show.
You like this salt and pepper on me?
Always. Love you.
What
Bye.
if I dyed it black?
What if you don't and keep it salt and pepper?
That might make me look younger.
You young enough for me with your salt and pepper. All right.
My brother-in-law was talking about my eyebrows today.
I need you to stay focused.
I'm just trying to see.
And press end. End.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Thanks for joining us this week on Chris and Carlette Live. Make sure to visit our website, chrisandcarlette.com. If you're on Facebook, share this broadcast. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our show. You may also find us on Apple Podcast, where you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Let us stay in contact with you by texting CNC Live to 474747. That's CNC Live to 474747.
CNC Live.